The NASCAR chase for the Sprint Cup continues here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina for the running of the Bank of America 500. We have 26 laps here tonight under the lights with the number 5 Kasey Kahne on the pole. He started second last night and the Xfinity race finished 10th. Starting alongside is the number 31 non-chaser Ryan Newman in the Quicken Loan Chevrolet. Row 2. The next couple of rows are chase contenders, Joey Logano and Jeff Gordon on row 2, Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski on row 3, Denny Hamlin and Carl Edwards, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Matt Kenseth completes your top 10. After the first round of the chase, the Challenger round, 4 drivers were knocked off the board, and now we have 12 drivers, the same amount of points, going for 3 more races. Eric Almirola made his second chase of his career. He's bumped out. Jamie McMurray made his first ever chase. He's been eliminated. The most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., eliminated, along with the number 18 of Kyle Busch. They are bumped out the chase, and now we have 12 drivers remain to fight for a championship in 2015. Who will lock themselves a spot in the round number 3? We'll find out here tonight at Charlotte. Down below your starting grid rolling across your screen. Let's take you to the green flag. We are back taking you to the green flag. This time around, we are on a final pace lap. Let's go back and check out your winner from the spring, the Coca-Cola 600 winner. That is the number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is the track that put that number 88 in the chase for 2015. Back here on the final row, the 83 of Matt DiBenedetto and the 26 of JJ Yaley. They will complete the field. 3 drivers failed to qualify. The 32 of Josh Wise, Harrison Rhodes, and Timmy Hill. They did not qualify on time, so they are not racing here tonight. But up front, Kasey Kahne, the highest chase driver, Joey Logano, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, your top 5, Denny Hamlin, Edwards, Kenseth. Yeah, kind of got mixed up there. But we have about 8 chase drivers inside the top 10. We come down to the green flag off turn number 4, and the Bank of America 500 is underway here at Charlotte. Kasey Kahne gets us underway, door to door with Ryan Newman down into turn number 1. Keselowski already switching lanes. Jr. already making it 3 wide outside the top 15. Puts Kyle Larson in the middle. Kyle Larson up top, right behind McMurray in the 1, and Hamlin gets turned nearly into the inside wall. Comes back up the track, and he emerged safely and cleanly. Stenhouse off pace in the 17. He got right through that 17. Caught it all. 3 wide here off turn number 4. Johnson on the inside, about to turn Hamlin while he's about to get turned by the 88 of Dale Jr. Changing cars, no longer in the chase. As Kahne pulled away from Logano. Now Kurt Busch trying to get second away from the 22. Brad Keselowski up into 4th place. Ryan Newman battling 5th place with Carl Edwards. And now here comes the 20 of Matt Kenseth. Had to race his way into round 2 last weekend at Dover. Had late trouble at New Hampshire. Had him outside the top. Actually had him tied for that 12th spot. With Denny Hamlin, his teammate, they both got in, but they ended up bumping out their other teammate, Kyle Busch. And off turn number 2, 3 wide, Martin Truex Jr., 1 Chicago. To put himself into round 2 of the chase, driven by Almirola, who was eliminated last weekend. Greg Biffle. There's Ryan Blaney, the 21 car, David Reagan. Chase driver Brian Vickers in that 55 advanced to round 2. His second chase appearance. Justin Allgaier, Brian Scott, Chase Elliott, Trevor Bayne, and Sam Owens Jr. top 3. Tony Stewart right now 31st, AJ Allmendinger, Casey Mears, Landon Castle, and Michael Annette. Michael McDowell, Brent Moffitt, JJ Yaley, David Gilliland, and Matt DiBenedetto, Jed Burton, and Alex Bowman. That is how they stand right now, as we are 5 laps into the Bank of America 500, and we are now under yellow as it crashed on the front straightaway. See what happens. We have a piece car on the apron. The caution's out now for the first time today. They race back to the line, and the 5 of Kasey Kahne has a 22 Logano getting a nice run on him off turn number 4. down to the white, yellow flag. First caution of the day out on lap number 5, 26, 21 to go. Let's go back and see what happened to bring out the caution. Well, actually happens right here outside the top 20 in the number 3 of Austin Dillon, last night's pole center, and the 18 of Kyle Busch, who won last night's race in the Xfinity Series. They're going to get together here off turn number 4. Dillon in the outside wall bounces down into Kyle Busch, right in front of Jimmie Johnson, who makes some contact with him as well, and a pretty hard impact in the inside or outside wall. And the game just froze right there. There we go. Sorry about that. Game froze right there, but anyway, let's show it again. Johnson in the outside wall, but they actually got going pretty quickly though. See, Vickers and Biffle almost got together. You can see all the damage on the right side of the 18 of Kyle Busch and the 3 of Austin Dillon. Dillon and Busch stayed out. 48, Johnson, I believe he came down pit road. Maybe not. I may have missed him already, but anyway, Casey Kane right now, your leader, Johnson's teammate, has been out front for all 7 laps. Joey Logano up in the second. Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, and Brad Keselowski. Matt Kenseth, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. have a nice run inside the top 10. 8 of your top 10 are chase contenders. 9 of your top 11 are, with Clint Bowyer 11th, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Dale Jr., and Martin Truex Jr. make up the top 15. Back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, going green this time by Casey Kane, Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch, your top 3. All 42 cars are still on track after our first caution of the day involving Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, and Jimmie Johnson. Right now, none of them came down pit road. Dillon being shown in the 27th spot. Kyle Busch is 26th. Johnson, which I believe he's right now 19th. But right now, it does not look like the 18 of Kyle Busch will be able to make it a Charlotte sweep this weekend. We had only 9 laps last night. Austin Dillon led the most, led 13 laps, and Casey Kane led the other 4. Logano right now running second. Just saying, all these drivers know that a win tonight or next weekend at Kansas would already punch their ticket in the round 3 of the chase, which means that they would not have to go into Talladega, splitting it out, thinking that they could be bumped out at any moment, at any time during that race. Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, and Brad Keselowski, your top 5. Time to go back to green here at Charlotte. We're back underway. And talk about Talladega, he could be out at any moment. Casey Kane got eliminated after Talladega last year. Off turn 4 on the last lap, Kane was in, got hit by Marcus Ambrose, lost 4 spots, and ended up missing the chase from the turn 4 all the way down to the finish line. So anything can happen. As Kurt Busch getting a pretty big push on that 19 of Edwards. On the inside off turn 4, Logano in the outside wall in the 22. That was a pretty big hit on that 22 for Logano. 3 wide now, Keselowski, his teammate on the outside. Harvick in the middle. Here comes Jeff Gordon. And now you see some more chasers. Clint Bowyer, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. That 78 team going to Toyota in 2016. Bowyer moving by Stenhouse and nearly made contact. They could have just easily sent him to 15 up in the outside wall right there where they hang on. And Stenhouse in the wall again, and Kyle Larson in the wall. The 42 heavy impact on the outside safer barrier off turn 4, and off pace now is at 42 of Kyle Larson. He falls off all the way outside the top 25 now after that hit. He's behind Kyle Busch, and 18 of us involved in that first caution of the day. Austin Dillon fell all the way back to 33rd on track. And we are just now about to pass the halfway point in this race at Charlotte. Casey Kane has been out front for all 12 laps. Without making 13, Kurt Busch right now runs second. The 5 car has 2 wins in 2015. Both are on flat tracks, so Phoenix and Loudon, New Hampshire. Kurt Busch, he won the race at Pocono earlier in the year. Carl Edwards won at Kentucky and Indianapolis. Joey Logano won at Michigan, I believe. And Kevin Harvick as coming at Atlanta, Texas, and Michigan. So, Dale Jr. in the 88, he won this race. He won here in the spring, winning the Coca-Cola 600, which put this 88 car in the chase. Right now, he's working his way up inside the top 10 now, running 10th. Scratch out 11th. Denny Hamlin, he won the All-Star race earlier this year, going by Ryan Newman. Paul Menard, we have not really seen that much speed out of Paul Menard in 2016. Right now, he's moving by Stenhouse with David Reagan, Greg Biffle, McMurray, Vickers, and Johnson. Elliott, Blaney, Kyle Busch. Looking out of the driver's back here, I believe the lowest chase driver right now is at 55 of Brian Vickers. And Kurt Busch closing in on the 5 of Casey Kane. It'll be 10 to go this time by. The top 3 have driven away from Kevin Harvick, Ben Logano, Gordon Kenseth, Keselowski, Truex, and Clint Bowyer, your top 10. 16 laps have been put on the board. They're now in the books with 10 to go. Edwards on the back over of Kurt Busch. One mistake out of that 41, and the 19 will be ready to pounce. 41 trying to chase down the 5 while trying to keep the 19 behind him. Pretty hard task to do. But if anybody can do it, it is your 2004 Cup Series champion, Kurt Busch. You slide high down turn 3, and you saw the 19 had an opening there on the inside down in turn 3. 41 was able to get enough run off turn 4 to stay in front. Now, getting away from this pack back here is Kevin Harvick in 4th place. He was the fastest car last time by. Truex going by the 2 of Keselowski. And Junior trying to get around Bowyer. Hamlin 12th, Newman, Menard, and Reagan. And all of our chase drivers are really running out front set the 55 Vickers. Maybe another one, I'm not sure. But we have Kane, Kurt Busch, Edwards, Harvick, Logano, Gordon, and Kenseth, Truex, Keselowski, and Bowyer. Hamlin and Vickers. All 12 of our chase remaining drivers are inside the top 18. 11 of them are inside the top 12. And Dale Jr. is actually a chase driver too. Before he got eliminated, it's really the top 12. That's why they're in the chase of. See, Harvick's been closing in on your front 3, and Logano gets passed by Gordon and Kenseth now. He saw the 22 get the wall right after the restart. Yeah, I think that's why I heard the dynamic Logano, as here comes that 78 of Truex. Right now, your bottom 4 is Brad Keselowski, Clint Bowyer, Denny Hamlin, and Brian Vickers. 6 to go this time by, and Busch is putting the pressure on the 5. Here comes Kurt Busch on the inside of Casey Kane down into turn number 3. Kane getting the momentum off turn 4. Side by side, the 5 and the 41. Here comes the 19 on the outside. Carl Edwards on the outside of Kurt Busch now. Has a good enough running, may be able to make it work. Depends how he gets down in the turn 1. And here comes Kevin Harvick. Edwards on the outside, moving by the 41. And here comes Busch's teammate Kevin Harvick. One move, Kurt Busch made it the inside of the 5 car, almost got the lead, but now he's lost 2nd place and a better 1st place to his teammate Harvick. And now Busch ran the outside lane down in turn 3 and 4. So now he was able to pick up a few more speed. Now you see that's why he's on the back number of that 19. Casey Kane's been out front from the pole in all 23 laps. Kenseth now on the inside of Jeff Gordon. Truex moving by Logano. Jenny on the inside of Clint Bowyer. And he was way down off turn 2, but he's now up in the 16th. Chase Elliott, Justin Allgaier, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Allgaier and Elliott nearly made contact. Stenhouse and Johnson in top 20. McMurray, Biffle, Blaney, Mears, and Allmendinger, your top 25. And here comes Carl Edwards on the inside of Casey Kane. Carl about to get turned with a 41. as he catches the 7 of Alex Bowman, put him 1 lap down. This could really decide who will advance to round 3. Kane, Edwards, Kurt Busch, and Harvick. Does Bowman hold up any of our drivers in the front? He's not that slow, but slow enough to go a lap down 25 laps into the race. They get by the 7 car. All 4 of our leaders get by. And Kansas might not even have enough time to catch the 7 car. As the white flag will wave, 1 more lap to go in the Bank of America 500. Casey Kane, hang on and punch his ticket in the chase, into round number 3 of the chase. Harvick on the inside of Kurt Busch. These 4 guys could be in the final 4 if things work out the way they wanted, or what they needed to happen. And here comes the by the 7 car. Gordon gets on the inside. Off turn number 4. Casey Kane will come off turn number 4, and he will pick up the win in the Bank of America 500. And Casey Kane will advance to round number 3 in 2015. Casey Kane picked up his 3rd win in 2015. His first win since New Hampshire in July. Coming up second, Carl Edwards, a nice run as he will continue his fight for his first ever championship in his first year at Joe Gibbs Racing. Two Haas cars, Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick. They remain in good shape right now. Running at your top 5 is Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, and Dale Jr. was able to get by Clint Bowyer. That'll be your top 10. Bowyer 11th, Hamlin, David Ragan. 14th was Ryan Newman. And running out your top 15 is Paul Menard, Brian Vickers, Chase Elliott, Justin Allgaier, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Jimmy Johnson, your top 20. So that will end the weekend here at Charlotte. One driver did not finish on the lead lap. That was Alex Bowman. And here's the rest of your results outside the top 20. McMurray, Bethel, Brian Scott, 27th, Kyle Busch, 30th, Almirola, 32nd, Austin Dillon, 35th after that contact earlier, Moffitt, Annette, Bowman, last. So that will pretty much end it here at Charlotte. The 30th race is now in the books here in 2015. Next weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the NASCAR Spring Up Series will be live from the Kansas Speedway for the second race of round number 2 of the chase. Casey Kane will be advancing to round 3, but who will join him, we will find out next weekend as we hit the Kansas City and Kansas Speedway. So we will see you next weekend, and congrats to Casey Kane on win number 3 in 2015.